A shadow stirs on the mountain high. Whispers dance where the eagles fly. The earth it hums, a warning cry. The world awaits the break of dawn.
Stealing hand, hearts ignite, echoes call through endless night. Rise up, the dawn is near. The call of legends loud and clear. Through fire and frost,
Session
Session 4.
Session 4.
Session 4.
And here is where it all ends.
And here's where it all ends. And here comes to a crashing halt.
Where last
We're-
left off,
Frozen.
the team being joined by their dwarven cleric friend now find themselves at the very beginnings of an exploration into Thordaks' Scar. The source of this place both seems to be material, but also endowed with shadow. Whatever the collision of magic that took place here, not only does it cause the material plane affect to be one of kind of lack of life, desolate, and quite a foreboding place, but the team established their campsite, set up their wagon and workshop, utilizing the nearby structures for their own purpose. Also looked in on the wizard or the artificer engineer, Dormir, to make sure that either he was present or not. But it would seem that his wagon is actually a exit and entry point with the magical effect known as Magic Mansion. So he must come and go at his leisure. And although settling into that first rest, we did notice some activity there, he had yet to truly reveal himself. The team then decided to do some excavation, some wandering down the cordoned-off paths to figure out what to do next. Upon journeying towards the center of the crater, they began to realize that magic worked kind of weird down here. A kind of an anti-magic kind of bubble around the space that seemed to affect magic in multiple ways. But the team figured out a plan through using the familiar in order to read what they thought was a particular scroll from Old Earth, but it actually turned out to be a totally different scroll, a scroll for Earthquake instead, which seemed to work. It shimmied, shifted, and created the collision of all the different planes of existence, and then pushed the players down through the center of the crater and down into a kind of underground series of caves and caverns that seem to be a space that not only makes up the now desiccated and petrified remains of Thordak, his massive form kind of making the superstructure of the inner environment up, but it seems that these caves kind of wind and bend and go in many different directions. Here, the team began to look for other possibilities and other points of interest, and they begin to notice basilisk tracks and other possible creatures that might be down here. The team began to journey down one particular tunnel and found themselves smack dab in front of two basilisks. And that's where we last left off. I need everybody to roll for initiative, please.
Oh, nice. I got a 19. Or a 20, sorry.
Fancy rolls.
My initiative bonus is like 30.
I'm only using digital dice tonight because I left the other dice in the car. But they betrayed me
Broken
last week,
math
so they betrayed me last week. They need a timeout.
They're being punished.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, look at that
18.
ambush.
Oh, I gotta put it in my namey thingy.
Yep. And bludgeon with the classic 8.
Move me down.
Oh yeah, let me add my name.
Oh my god, I almost accidentally closed my
StreamYard? That would have been
Ye-
terrible.
yeah, almost.
Ooh.
I want one of those as a pet.
God, you want everything as a pet.
I do. We were watching Stranger Things the other night, and I
my
wanted one
gosh.
of the Gorgons as a pet. I asked him if I could have a Gorgon as a pet. He said no. So rude.
Does anybody remember the name of our illustrious dwarf companion that has traveled down here with you?
It starts with a D.
Daverick.
Daverick.
Darius.
Darius. Darius. You just got to remember axe for dwarf.
Darius.
Dariax or
Dariax.
Davarix?
Dariax.
Dariax.
Daverick is our dragon, the dragonborn.
The Dragonborn. Yeah,
Yeah,
which
your
we'll probably
mentor
never
that you
see
worked
because we're
for. That you
Yes.
worked for years and years and
yes,
years.
yes, which we will
We're never
probably
gonna
never
see him again because we're gonna die.
because we are stuck in some different dimension,
Darius
never to return. again.
Has a 14 for his initiative score.
Okay.
Eldera, you are up with Lyra on deck.
This is terrifying, actually.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Yep.
Do we leave?
Where would we go? The portals went away. We'd be just playing peekaboo in a cave.
Hunted. All right. Well, I am going to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on one of them.
Nice. The one on the left or the one on the right?
I do a little like jerk, like I'm trying to use my dagger, but I like kind of close my eyes real quick and I like jerk at them and I like look real quick to see if like any of them flinch, and whatever one flinches is the one.
The one on the right doesn't necessarily flinch, but kind of like breathes in its nostrils like it got a whiff of you for the first time, and like little bits of drool are now draining out of the lower parts of its mouth.
Okay, the
And
other
its
one.
all of its eyes kind of look over towards you.
The other one.
The other one.
Okay, it needs to make wisdom save.
Yes, good choice. That is a
And I'm
natural 15 minus 1.
Okay, it makes it. Are we sure that we don't want to retreat? I will back up like 30 feet.
Okay. I will take you back towards the stairs that you guys came down. Right here at the foot of the stairs. That was your move and your action. You still have a bonus action if you want to use one.
I don't have anything that I'm going to use for a bonus action. I will pass my turn.
Okay. I do often offer players to utilize bonus actions to interpret any passive abilities, passive perception, passive insight, or passive investigation. So if you want, you can always use a bonus action as a means to learn something on the fly while you're down here, or like while we're in initiative.
Yeah. Maybe passive perception to see if there's any like exit routes that would be kind of like last minute, a good idea to run down.
Yeah. What's your passive perception?
That would be a 12.
12?
Yeah.
Above, like where the two basilisks are, above, about 100 feet above them, you can see kind of a strange series of ledges and cave entrances. You get the feeling that might have been where they came from. There could be a way out of here based on the way that they came in.
Okay.
So that will finish Eldera's turn. Lyra, you are up with the basilisks on deck.
Okay, let's see if radiant damage hurts these guys. I mean, it probably won't hurt them any more than normal, but I'm going to Starry Wisp, which as a cantrip.
Okay.
It is a to hit. That is a 19.
Definitely hits. Which one are you aiming for? The one on the left or the right?
Did one already get hit?
Nope.
Okay, I will go for the right.
Okay.
That is 4 points of damage.
Nice.
Not that great. That's my bonus action. I mean, yeah, my cantrip.
Yep.
And then I will try and crossbow.
No and then.
I'm gonna try and shoot it with a crossbow.
Go for it.
That is a 18.
18 will hit. Go ahead and roll for damage.
And 5 plus 2, 7.
7 thunk right into its shoulder of one of its four legs. Just kind of arcs down into it. Creature like rears back in pain and then kind of looks over towards you.
And free action, I say hide, Shadow Pelt.
Shadow
Don't
Pelt wanders off to the rocks. You still have your move.
Let's not all be in the same spot. So I'm going to move 25 feet because that's my walking speed. In a different direction. Let's go. I don't want to be in the same.
Yeah,
same
Eldera is
row.
back
We
here.
Okay.
Dariax is here, and Bludgeon is there.
Can I hide behind those purple crystals?
Sure.
You have 30 feet for
25.
2020.
I'm a halfling. I don't know. My computer says
2024 rules. Halflings have
30 feet
30
now.
now.
Is it
She
30?
probably built it in 2014 by mistake.
I did. Do I have to change
That extra
that?
5 feet matters.
That extra 5 feet matters. It does.
Well, at some point on your home
You're
tab,
running.
you should.
Hold on,
Yeah.
I'm going down. Expanded. No, I don't have 2014 core rules clicked. I have expanded rules and I have core rules. Legacy. Not. What am I supposed to have? Sources
Sounds like
I
you
have
have the
core
right ones.
rules.
Well,
and expanded rules.
we'll look at it later. Maybe you're wearing
yeah.
something, or
I don't think so. I am
Alright.
totally encumbered because I'm wearing everything. I have the kitchen sink. I brought everything with us so we won't die. No, I don't know.
you are Looney Tunes.
You knew
The
that.
first basilisk is going to charge at you because you ran away.
Oh shit! Of course. Is that the one I
Um,
hit or not the one I hit?
No, it's the other one.
Great.
He is going to take a bite attack.
He missed.
That is going to be a 7 plus 5 is a 12.
That misses.
Okay. He's going to take a claw attack.
Oh my god, they
That
have multi attack.
That is a 5 plus 5 is a 10.
At
So
least
that
they're
one
rolling
missed.
shitty.
Yeah, well, time to switch dice.
I'm gonna come over
Um,
there and I'm gonna rub myself all over your dice and curse them.
He's going to do bonus action petrified gaze.
Oh great!
need-
I cover
I-
my eyes.
Yeah, I
Sorry.
need you to make a Constitution save, DC 12 or higher.
Which we have advantage on, so I can roll 2 dice.
Correct.
Okay. Ooh, it's an 18 plus.
You are good.
Okay,
You're able
I'm
to
not
resist
petrified.
the effect. I'll finish that one's turn. This one is going to rush into Bludgeon and the dwarf. It's going to take a bite at the dwarf.
At least he ran after me and not Shadow Pelt.
That is going to miss the dwarf. It's going to take a claw at you, Bludgeon. That's going to miss. That's only a 2, so 2 plus 5 is 7. The dwarf needs to make a con save, which he will make. He's good. That was with advantage. Let's see if he... Yep, he's good. That will finish the basilisk's turn. The cleric is up. Are you bastard? I'm gonna skin you and put you in my kettle. Turn your skin into armor. He is going to cast.
Gotta keep their eyeballs too. I think it's their eyeballs.
Let's see.
I want his spiritual weapon to look like a fairy. Oh, that does not look like a fairy.
He's going to cast it over here. He's going to roll. That is going to miss. He's going to bonus action offhand strike. That is going to miss. That has his move. He's going to go ahead and... Nope, he's going to stay in base. So finish his turn. Bludgeon, you are up. Then we'll be at the top of the second round with Eldira on deck.
All right, I've got a long sword and dagger.
Yep.
I'm going to move around to the rear of them. And if there's any kind of advantage from that direction, that'd be great. Otherwise...
Yes, you have flanking, so you do have advantage on the attack.
So, long sword first, and then dagger.
All right.
20.
20 will hit. Roll for damage. You guys are rolling good.
Yeah, don't jinx us.
12 points.
Nice. You kind of like bring your sword down, slash into its tail. A chunk of its tail kind of spins off with a kind of bloody spray that kind of sprays along its backside.
Then the dagger.
Go for it.
26.
Is that a nat 20?
Yeah.
Well, there you go. So what you do is you do max damage. So you rolled with your dagger, correct?
Correct. So that's
So that's so is that a D4 or D6?
D4.
So you automatically do 4 points of damage, and then go ahead and roll another D4. Add that to your 4, and then add your damage modifier to it.
11 total.
Nice. Like where the slash is along the tail, you bring the dagger up and underneath the skin and like into the deep sinew and meat of the tail and opening the wound even further.
Now, how about an action surge? And I can do it again.
Absolutely.
All right, I'll click it off. So the longsword, 23.
Nice. Go ahead and roll for damage. That definitely hits.
10 points of damage.
Wow.
Nice.
And then the dagger,
Go for it.
20. Not natural.
That'll hit as well. Roll for damage.
5.
5.
Plus whatever advantage flanking does.
Well, basically you
30.
roll with advantage. You roll 2d20 and take the higher of the 2 rolls.
Gotcha.
38 points of damage at level 2. That is insane. Good job, Bludgeon.
Wait, are you guys only level 2?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe you will die tonight. Actually, this particular creature looks pretty bloodied because Lyra hit it twice and then Bludgeon hit it 4 times. So it is actually looking a little bit bloodied at this point. All right, do you want to move it all, Bludgeon, or are you staying in base with it?
I'm going to stay right there.
All right.
Taunt it. Say, eat me.
Top of the second round. Go to Eldira's perspective.
All right. For my bonus action, I would like to passively investigate if these creatures are... I don't know how to say it other than like, not RP wise, but just like large. Are they of the large category?
They are.
Okay. All right. Cool.
These are definitely large creatures.
Large
Next
beasties.
GM, will you
Yes.
grant me this opportunity to possibly do a homebrew rule that I have at my table at yours?
Oh, let's hear it.
So with Eldritch Blast, if you have the repelling blast, anytime a creature is moved even outside of the space, I allow my players to do opportunity attacks, whether it's like through a spell or something like that.
Ooh.
Up to you.
That's a significant break in the rule, though, because there's a lot of other things that cause
And move it, yeah, like
that
gust
cause
and
things
yeah.
to be pushed and moved. I have a general rule that says that if you apply it to one, you then have to agree to apply it to all. So any affect or effect that causes someone to be moved out of base, do we all like the idea that that can trigger attack of opportunity?
That would also mean that it would apply to us too.
Yes, it would be both. It's a two-way street. Well, I hear no nays, so yeah, we'll add that to our homebrew list. We'll use it.
All right, fun. I'm going to try to do it right now. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast the one that is next in front of Lyra. Hopefully trying to help.
Okay.
Okay,
Yes.
that is a 23. It will
That'll-
be pushed 10 feet.
Yes.
I get to hit it.
You get to take an attack of opportunity if you'd like.
And 7 damage from the Eldritch Blast.
Nice.
Would that be with my staff? Not my crossbow. It'd be with my staff, right?
Either or.
Okay.
Unless your crossbow burns a bonus action for reload.
No, it's a light crossbow.
Okay. Yeah, either or.
I think I missed with a 9.
9, unfortunately, is going to miss.
But the spiritual weapon, does a spiritual weapon get an attack of opportunity? It doesn't
No,
get a reaction.
unfortunately, yeah, it doesn't get a reaction, unfortunately.
I didn't think so.
All right. That was your action and bonus action. You still have your move if you'd like to move.
I'll stay put.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stay right there. That'll finish your turn. Lyra, you are up.
I am going to crossbow the one that was trying to hit me. I mean, eat
Go
me.
for it.
14.
14's just barely gonna miss. Their armor class is a 15.
Okay. I'm going to Starry Wisp cantrip. Oh, that one hits. 18 plus 6. So
Yeah, 24. That'll hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
7.
7 points of damage. That will, like, the Starry Wisp slams into it, like, rolls across its face and its shoulders. That will be your bonus action and action. Do you want to move at all?
I don't think I can climb up. Can I climb up
Sure, if you'd like to.
to that level, that,
Right here.
ledge behind me? Yeah.
Yeah, give me acrobatics or athletics as you shimmy up the cliff.
16.
You're good. I'll put you up there.
Thank you.
That will finish your turn. The beasties are up with the cleric on deck. This one's feeling a bit bloodied, so he's going to pivot on the one that bloodied him. Bludgeon, you've got a bite and a claw coming at you. That is going to be a 16 to hit
Armor
versus your armor class. What's your armor class?
15.
All right, so that is going to hit. That is going to be 7 points of piercing damage. And it's going to claw you with a claw attack. That's definitely going to hit with a dirty 20. That is going to be 8 points of slashing damage.
Oof.
It's going to bonus action gaze at you. Give me a constitution save,
Oh boy. All right.
which you do have advantage, so you can roll it twice and take the higher of the two rolls.
Yes.
Here we go. Oh, wrong one. Yeah.
D20.
22.
Nice. You are unaffected by the gaze. This beastie here, it's going to see you scrabble out of the way. It's going to move into base with Elvira.
Sorry.
It's okay. The do
is
you want to
going-
move was the key.
Is going to bite and claw at you. The bite will miss. The claw is a 16.
That'll hit. What was the bite?
I rolled a 2.
Oh, okay.
The claw will do 6 points of slashing damage.
Ooh.
Go ahead and give me a con save, if you would, please.
A 9, but I'm going to use a lucky.
And remember, it's with advantage.
Oh, it
Yeah,
is with advantage?
On this with advantage.
Yeah.
Oh,
From
okay.
a meal that we had.
Oh, okay. So, okay, hold on. This matters. Okay, 19. And it was a 19 and a nat 1. But I did use a lucky for that roll.
No worries. That will finish the beastie's turn. The cleric is up. Is anybody looking bloodied yet?
Maybe Eldira. I think she's the only one that's been.
I'm
Wait,
okay.
I think-
Bludgeon, have you taken
I had-
damage?
I'm 15 out of 26, so about halfway.
Ooh.
So Bludgeon would be the one looking
Yeah.
bloodied.
The cleric pulls out his holy focus and mutters an incantation. You will get 8 hit points back, Bludgeon.
Thank you very much.
And then he will bonus action offhand strike. That will hit for 6 points of bludgeoning damage. Let's see. This beastie's bloodied, so he wants to stay here and keep Bludgeon safe for now. But he will use his. No, he just did a bonus action offhand strike. I forgot to move that. Stupid. Okay. Bludgeon, you are up, and then we'll be at the top of the 3rd round with Eldira on deck.
All right. Longsword, dagger, one each.
Go for it.
23.
23 will hit. Roll for damage.
10 damage.
Nice.
Follows up with a dagger. 20, 30.
Man, these algorithmic dice love bludgeon. I've
8.
never seen any of the digital dice roll that good for that many times in a row.
Mix up from last
Good
week.
deal.
That'll definitely hit. Roll for damage.
8 points of damage.
Nice. Nice. He is almost very bloodied after that round. You still have your move if you want to move.
I'm going to move to his left, or my left, in case there's any kind of blast from my right coming at him.
All right. Put you right there. That will finish your turn. Top of the 3rd round. Eldira, you are up with Lyra on deck.
All right. Well, this thing is too close for comfort. So I'm going to blast at it with disadvantage.
That's right, because it's in base.
Oh, it's so sad that it was disadvantage because it was a nat 20. 14.
14's barely going to miss. Its armor class is a 15.
Ah, jeez. Okay.
Rude.
Oh, okay. This no. That's it. I have to sit here and think about my choices.
I don't know. If you move, it gets one,
I'll do
if you move, it gets one reaction. It doesn't have both.
Right.
Climb up with me. Or there's a
don't
log
know.
behind you. I'm just a pigeon. Shut up. Don't listen to me. You play your character.
Actually, yeah, I might do that. Okay, that I'm gonna try to climb up to get away from this thing.
Okay.
At least from its direct attacks.
Give me acrobatics or athletics.
Oh, that's a nat one.
Nat 1. As you go to move away from it, it will take an attack of opportunity, which is a nat 20 on its attack.
Oh my
Wait.
god,
opportunity.
no!
Okay,
Wait.
I have a
Lucky.
reaction,
Okay.
Yeah.
and I'm gonna cast Hellish Rebuke at it, as I probably am going to go down.
Yeah. That's a dex save, correct?
It's a deck save, yeah.
That is a 10 plus 0. That's going to fail.
Okay, that's 5 terrible dice roll. 5 fire damage.
Let me see. I think the dwarf has a reaction. Let me double check something.
I'm like, I'm
Ooh.
not equipped for this.
Ooh, he has flare. He's going to grab his holy symbol, launch a radiant ball of energy off the holy symbol. He has to re-roll that. That is going to be a 16 instead. So I'm assuming a 16 still hits you.
Yes.
That is a couple things happen. So you're going to take 6 points of slashing damage from the claw.
Okay.
You try to scramble up to the next kind of level of this kind of rock outcropping. Unfortunately, you rolled a natural 1. So you're going to take 2 points of falling damage, and you are now prone on the ground next to it.
And her hellish rebuke reaction also damages the wall in no, I'm just kidding.
No,
Yeah,
definitely does not.
She already did her reaction. I'm just kidding.
So that will finish Eldira's turn. Lyra, you are up with the beasties on deck.
I am going to bonus action Starry Wisp. Try that first. Ooh, that is a natty 20. Unfortunately, it's a cantrip, so is it the double and then
So
the roll?
you max your damage
And then roll.
and then roll again.
11.
Hey, that's still pretty good for Starry Wisp.
Yeah. 8 plus 3.
Yep.
11. And then crossbow bolt again. 14 plus 4, 18.
That'll hit. Roll for damage.
Ooh, 7 plus 2, 9.
9. Nice. 9.
9, and I am staying up there.
Okay. That'll finish your turn. The beasties are up. He cannot resist a prone target,
Of course not.
Third.
so he will move into base with Eldira. He gets 2 attacks, and bite and claw. They both get advantage because you are prone. So the bite, that's an 8 and a 6. 8
Yes.
plus 5 is a 13. Does that hit?
A 13 meets my armor.
Okay. That is going to be 4 points of piercing damage.
Crap.
Then it gets
I
advantage.
don't feel so good anymore.
That's gonna miss because that's a 3 and a 2. A bonus action, and technically it's going to use its bonus action feature, pounce, because it moved more than 10 feet. I need you to make a dex save with disadvantage, if you would, please.
All right. Try to roll out of the way. Ooh, 19.
19. You are not grappled as you manage to avoid it trying to land on you during the attack.
Kind of putting my hands up. And then I roll.
The dwarf will see that and go, "Oh, shite." Bludgeon, since you're doing the most damage. Another bite and claw coming at you. The bite, that's going to be a 19 to hit. The claw is going to be a 17 to hit. The bite is going to be 7 points of piercing. Claw is 9 points of slashing.
All right. I'm still hanging in there.
Well, yeah, doing all right, Bludgeon. You look a bit bloody.
I just smile back at him.
That's creepy as fuck, but I kind of like it. So that'll finish the beastie's turn. Dariax is up with Bludgeon on deck. He is going to send the spiritual weapon over here. It'll get its attack. That will hit. That is 11 points of force damage. He will heal Bludgeon. Bludgeon, you get 9 hit points back.
Thank you.
And then he is going to move away, which will trigger an attack of opportunity. That's going to hit for 9 points of damage. And the basilisk has sentinel, so that will keep him stuck in place.
Even ruder. Rude.
That'll finish the dwarf's turn. Bludgeon, you are up. Then we'll be at the top of the 4th round with Eldira on deck.
All right, it's long sword and dagger. And with the dagger, I've got a nick property. Does that mean I can swat at it twice with the dagger?
I
What
think
does Nick
Nick
say?
means. I think Nick says that you have advantage on the next strike.
When you make an extra attack of the light, you can make it as part of the attack again instead of a bonus action.
Right. So that's kind of what you've been doing already. Like when you're. Oh no, you haven't. Technically, you should be getting 3 attacks. So what happens is you hit with your longsword, right?
Right.
And then if you hit with your dagger, you then get the nick property, which means you can then hit with your dagger again as a free action.
All right. And with the longsword, there's also, I have sap.
I believe that reduces his speed.
Doesn't
I
it
believe.
slow it?
He attacks at disadvantage the next round.
Oh yeah, you want to keep track of that. That's huge.
Yeah, all right, we're getting there. All right. Longsword first.
Yep.
22.
That'll hit. He is now sapped. He's got disadvantage on his next attack. Go ahead and roll damage.
12 points of damage.
Nice.
Follows up with a dagger.
Yep.
Ooh, 1.
You finally noticed the nick property that gives you a 1. I need you to make a. What's your primary attribute? Dex or strength? You should be strength based, I think.
Yeah.
Because you're a fighter, right? Yeah, you're strength based. Give me a strength save or risk losing your dagger from your grip.
Rolls a 20.
20. You're good. You managed to hold on to the dagger without losing it. You still have your move if you'd like to move. And keep in mind, you can move without risking attack of opportunity because the basilisk already used its reaction on the dwarf.
I'll try to move behind him again, circle him.
Okay. All right, that'll finish Bludgeon's turn. Top of the 4th round. Eldira, you are up with Lyra on deck.
Okay. Half movement. I get up.
Yep.
Shoot. I am going to. So once per long rest, I can perform a esoteric rite. Oh shit! For 1 minute. Never mind.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we're in
All right.
initiative, so you've got
Yeah.
6 seconds per turn or
So
per
I am
round.
going to roll. If I do this right, I might be able to get some space. So I'm just gonna roll with disadvantage. I'm gonna roll Eldritch Blast. What did it get? A 15.
Nice, that'll hit.
Okay, so it is pushed 10 feet away from me. And it's going to get 12 force damage.
Nice.
And is with the other like half of my movement, can I crawl up to that thing again?
Mm-hmm. Give me acrobatics or athletics.
Make your roll.
Nice, 20.
Nice.
Oof.
I'm like, the dice have been so mean to me. All right. That feels better.
That will finish your turn. Lyra, you are up with the beasties on deck.
How far away is Eldira from me?
45 feet.
Ugh. Okay. I'm going to move. If I move to the other side of that ledge, am I 5 feet closer to her?
Yep.
Cool. I'm going to move there, and then I'm going to send my little shoulder monkey over to Eldira, which his movement is 40 feet.
So he's good. He is now on Eldira's shoulder.
And I'm going to cast Cure Wounds.
Ooh,
Nice.
Through the monkey.
Go for it. Yeah.
It is. What is 7 plus 6? 13.
13.
Plus 4.
Ooh, wow.
17.
17 hit points
That
back.
is
Nice.
amazing. I feel wonderful.
Okay. Cool. That's my bonus action to send him over, and so that's my jam.
Okay. Bad guys are up. This one is going to pivot around. And technically he is 10 feet long, so he's going to lean up. He is unable to claw you, but he can attempt to bite you.
Okay.
That is a 14 plus 5 is a 19.
Yeah, that hits.
That is going to be 7 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And it is going to bonus action use its gaze on you. Give me a constitution save.
Okay, come on, dice. Be nice to me. 15?
That is the DC, 15. You're good. So you managed to save. I'm sorry, no, the DC is a 14.
Oh, okay. I still
Yeah.
saved.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay. Whew. Okay.
Let's see. This one. Is not liking bludgeon, and this thing is now very bloodied. Bite and claw coming at you there, bludgeon. First one's at disadvantage, so that will miss. The claw, regular attack. That is a 17, which will hit. Another max damage is 9 points of slashing damage from the claw.
all right.
And I need a constitution save. It is going to bonus action attempt to petrify you.
Constitution. All right.
With
Here we go.
advantage. So roll 2 dice.
15.
15. You are good. DC's a 14. You managed to resist the petrified stare. That'll finish the beastie's turn. The cleric is, or the dwarf is up. Dariax is going to shift the spiritual weapon, take an attack.
Wacky.
Wacky.
Hey, if I'm on one side and that's on the other, do we get flanking too?
No, the spiritual weapon is a translucent entity. It does not gain that advantage. But he does hit it for 8 points of force damage. Let's see. What can he use to finish this thing off? He's going to trigger its attack of opportunity by stepping away. So he can be in between Lyra and Eldira. So it is going to take an attack of opportunity, which I rolled a 2, so it misses. And he is going to cast Guiding Bolt.
Oh, nice.
That is going to hit. That's going to be 15 points of radiant damage. Well, it has 2 hit points left. It's going to finish the dwarf's turn. Bludgeon, you are up. And then
Finish
we'll be
it
at
off.
top of the 5th round with Eldira on deck.
All right.
Finish him.
With the long sword. One.
Well, yeah, well, that's a 1. Give me another strength save, as that's going to automatically miss.
Oh my god, stop rolling ones. Oh my god. It's these digital dice. They hate us.
23. I held on to it.
Okay, you're good.
I got
Now roll for your dagger.
20.
20 will hit. Go ahead and take your extra attack with. Oh no, actually, you can hold off on that. Go ahead and roll your damage for the dagger.
6 points of damage.
Nice.
That's
That
more
will
than 2.
Finish it off. The basilisk, you kind of like jam it in the throat and up into the lower part of its jaw, and you feel the kind of spinal cord area kind of sever. Its body shakes and collapses dead to the ground.
Wait,
Now what
don't
you
make
could
it go
do-
away because we want to skin it.
You could
And-
technically move in base with this one,
Mhm.
and then attack with your dagger again because of the nick property.
I'm low on hit points, but I'll do that. I'll run up. And I'll give him the nick from the side.
Go for it.
One.
What?
Give me a strength save.
That's three ones in 2 rounds. Oh my god. Stop rolling.
I'm just butterfingers over here with
Oh my god.
What'd you
need to-
roll?
23.
23. You managed to hang on to your dagger so it doesn't fly out of your hand. That will finish your
know.
turn.
I know. You should just roll a random roll right now and get the low one out of the way so that because you're like rolling low and then rolling high and rolling low and rolling high. So get the low one out right now and then roll the next one. Yeah, anyways.
By the way, there's no scientific basis of her
There
logic
isn't.
whatsoever.
There's not.
It's very much Laura Bailey science.
The law.
All right, Eldira, you are up with Lyra on deck.
Okay, if I climb down, will I fall?
No, I don't typically make people take checks for climbing down unless it's a significant height.
I'm gonna climb down. I'm gonna like kind of run past the dwarf or in between the dwarf and his spiritual weapon to try to get behind Bludgeon and get a good view of this creature
Okay.
so I can cast magic. One more step to the right if
Okay.
I have. Okay, yeah. And it's just kind of like a quick run and then like maybe like a skid a little bit and it only my roll will tell if it's an actual badass move or not. 17.
17.
Or a complete fail.
That's pretty badass.
And it is pushed 10 feet,
Nice.
8 damage, and bludgeoning. You get another
Bludgeon, if
chance.
you would like, you could use your reaction to take an attack of opportunity.
I'll do that.
Go for it.
So it's one of each then, right?
No, just one, your primary weapon, your longsword.
Longsword it is. 12.
12. Unfortunately, that is going to miss. That will finish your turn, Eldira, or do you have
Yep,
anything else
that's it.
that'll finish your turn? Lyra, you are up with the beastie on deck.
Okay. I am going to attack it. Starry Wisp. Bonus
Okay,
action
go for
Starry
it.
Wisp. That is going to miss. Because I rolled a 1.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah. And then I'm going to shoot it with the crossbow. And
Okay.
that is a natty 20.
Nice. Max the damage and roll it again.
So 8 plus... Ooh, 8. And then I
A
think
light crossbow does D8.
that's what my thingy says.
Oh.
Heavy does 1 to 10.
Oh yeah, I guess
plus
yeah. Hand is D6, light is D8, and heavy is D10. You're right. So that's a total of how
8
much
plus
damage?
2 plus 8 is 18.
Nice. It is now bloodied.
Cool.
Anything else you'd like to do?
No. I bonus action. I don't want to move.
Okay. The beastie, seeing you do all that damage from up above, he is going to sling his tail spikes at you for starters.
Ow!
That is going to be a 19 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Um,
I'm up
that
on top. I
is-
should have half cover.
you're not behind anything.
I said I'm up on top.
That's going to be 11 points of piercing
Oh,
damage.
Jesus. I have 1 hit point left.
It's then going to charge at Bludgeon
Who doesn't
And-
have that many hit points left?
and make a bite attack. That's going to be an 18. That will hit. That is going to be 6 points of piercing damage.
I've got 1 left. Please miss.
He's now going to try to claw you. And I rolled a natty 1. That's going to miss. However, and he can't use his gaze because he used his tail spikes instead. So that's going to finish the basilisk's turn. Let's see. Dariax is up. He is getting low on spell slots, but he will move into base with Bludgeon. He will tap his hammer on the ground as an action. Everybody gets 6 health points back. 6
All right.
HP back. So that was his move, his action. Bonus action. He will strike with a spiritual weapon. That will hit for 7 points of force damage. The creature is now officially very bloodied. That'll finish the dwarf's turn. Bludgeon, you are up. And then we'll be at the top of the 6th round with Eldira on deck.
All right. Long sword, then a dagger. And then
For it.
again. If I don't roll a 1. 12.
12 will miss, the blade bouncing off the hide of the basilisk.
Dagger. 21.
21 will hit. Roll for damage.
5. 5 points of damage.
5. You can roll again because you did hit it with the Nick property.
15.
15 will just hit. That is its armor class. Go ahead and roll damage.
8 points of damage. Not bad.
Nice.
Nice, Nick.
It has 15 hit points left. That will finish Bludgeon's turn unless you want to move.
Can I action, sir? What is that?
How many times does it let you do it?
Or second wind, rather.
Second wind. Second wind, I believe, is now officially a bonus action. I believe.
All right.
And technically, you did that with your offhand strike, so
All
that
right.
you can get the Nick property.
I'll stay right there because if I move, I'll get opportunity attack.
This is true. That'll finish your turn. Top of the 6th round. Eldira, you are up with Lyra on deck.
Hopefully I can help. I'm going to Eldritch Blast. Or 13. It misses.
13, unfortunately, will miss.
Can I send Dustling to maybe distract the beast, giving it disadvantage on? Or I know
me
you
an
can do a help, but
Give me a intimidation check.
let's see how scary Dustling can be with a 9.
I mean, the basilisk looks at your bat/imp and kind of looks at it with that look on his face, like I'll just eat you later. I'll eat your master first and eat you later.
Yeah.
Eldritch Blast for you is a bonus action, isn't it?
No.
Isn't
What is
it
a
Eldritch
cantrip?
Blast? Yeah, all
It's just-
cantrips are bonus actions.
Oh.
That
what
was one
happens
of our.
if I? Okay, yeah. What
Okay,
happens
bonus
if I?
action.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's one of the homebrew rules. That way, it's easy. Number one, it lets you do a lot more with your bonus action. It lets you utilize more spells. And
Right.
the one rule that I think I clarified in homebrew, but I'll re-clarify now. If you end up by some circumstance casting 2 spells during your turn, That is perfectly fine. That does not bother the mechanics for me.
Okay. I rolled my crossbow, my light crossbow, 23.
I'll definitely hit. Roll for damage.
All right. And that is 7 damage, and I believe it has slow.
Yep, it is now slowed by 10 feet. It's also down to 8 hit points as well. Do you want to move at all, Eldera?
Maybe back like 20 feet, 30 feet. I'll just go. Yeah, as I can.
You go, okay, Bludgeon. Okay, Dariax, you guys got this.
Well, I'll still be able to fire at it, but
Yep.
just from a safe distance.
All right, that'll finish Eldera's turn. Lyra, you are up with the beastie on deck.
Okie dokie. I am going to. Now, if I wild shape, does that mean I have a new pool of hit points, or is it still my same only 7 hit points?
You take on the hit point pool of what you wild shape into.
Okay. So I'm going to wild shape.
And I believe
into-
wild shape is an action now.
I don't.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yes. Damn. So I can't bonus action like jump on it and bite it.
No, unfortunately.
Ugh, I might as well just hit it then. Oh no, it says wild shape's a bonus action.
Oh, okay.
I have a funny feeling.
2024. It says 2024.
Okay, it is a
Let's do the
bonus
wild
action
shape.
now. Okay, yeah. I think what they mitigated in 2024 is you can't really be all that many different creatures anymore.
Yeah.
And I think they allow you to use spell slots as well if you take a certain druid subclass to do additional wild shapes as well.
Okay, so I'm going to bonus action wild shape.
What are you turning into?
I'm turning into a panther.
A panther.
Yes.
Rare.
And I am going to jump on it. Pouncy, pouncy. And I'm going to attack it. Claw. Rend. It says rend.
Go for it.
Yeah, I think they standardized the
Yeah.
stats so it doesn't get too crazy.
11 plus 5. 16?
16 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
It's 1d6. 6 points of damage.
It's got 2 hit points left.
I only get 1 attack, I believe.
Yes, this is true. And you're now in base with it
Okay.
as a panther.
Yes.
I've got a panther model, but it's going to take a moment to download. So that will finish Lyra's turn. The creature is up. It is desperate. So it is going to bonus action petrifying gaze at Bludgeon. Give me a
With
con
advantage.
save with advantage.
$14.
That
That's
is the
DC.
DC. Meets it, beats it.
DC.
You
Oof.
managed to resist it. It's going to take a bite at you, Bludgeon. That is going to be a 17 to hit. Ooh, max damage, 8 plus 3. That's going to be 11 points of piercing damage.
I am down.
Bludgeon will go down. It is going to take a claw at you, Lyra. That's going to be a natural 20.
I mean, that'll hit. Yeah. Yeah.
The dwarf, however, has his reaction, and he's going to use his last spell slot for flare. His last first level spell slot for flare, which means I have to re-roll it. 16 plus 5 is 21.
Still hits.
That is going to be 9 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
That will finish the beastie's turn. The dwarf is up. He's going to use his last level 2 slot and give you 14 hit points, Bludgeon, to cast Cure Wounds on you.
All right.
Bonus action on the panther. That is going to miss with a 4. He is going to take a step back in case he needs to use guiding bolt next round. That will finish his turn. Bludgeon, you are on the ground, but you are conscious. You felt the healing energy of the dwarf. You are up, and then we'll be at the top of the 7th round.
All right, here we go. Longsword. Rolls a 1.
Give me a strength save.
12.
12.
So you added your strength, right?
Well, he's
8 plus 4 is 12.
yeah.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, the DC was a 15. You watch as your longsword goes out of your hand. Roll a D6 for me, if you would, please.
Six.
It goes 60 feet across
Oh.
the floor, skittering across the floor. You still have your dagger.
Now the dagger.
The
19.
excitement when you rolled a 6 and realized it was
19
bad.
will hit. Go ahead and roll for damage.
7 points of damage.
That will do it. The creature, like Bludgeon doesn't even bother to get up. He just while he's lying down, he tried it with his longsword, but it got batted away and skittered across the floor. And he pulls out his dagger and just plunges it right into the mouth of the beastie.
Nice.
And you watch as the body shudders and collapses to the ground.
Mm.
Hey, can we eat basilisk?
I don't know if I'd recommend it, but you can do whatever you want.
Okay.
Let's not do that again.
Earlier, we were given a charm called Help Me, plus 5 hit points.
I don't know if we want to use it now that the threat's gone. Maybe hold on to it
Yeah.
for later.
Got it.
We could do a short rest.
Mm-hmm. I would like a short rest, please. I hurt.
Maybe climb up on a ledge and short rest before any other creatures decide to
Yeah,
descend upon us.
Yeah, like the
I don't
dwarf
think
the dwarf puts his hand out and kind of he quickly scurries up one of the nearby ledges, helps Lyra up, then helps Eldira up. Although Lyra, you're a panther still,
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
so I can
so you
climb up
easily climb up there. The dwarf Dariax puts his hand out, helps Bludgeon up onto the ledge. You guys are now 40 feet up above the floor that you were on. To your left are the 3 entrances that you suspect that the basilisks came from. Other than that, the tunnel seems to just lead on to a dead end.
Oh, so short rested here.
Yeah.
I think that's a good idea. Let's take a short rest.
on. Yeah, let's do that.
Eldira, a little out of breath, she's like, that's what the cards meant.
Well, we might be able to harvest some stuff from these basilisks that we could potentially use or sell.
Yeah, I believe that these ones weren't poisonous, so I'm not sure which kind they are. Sometimes basilisks have poison, but I believe if we harvest the eyes and the skin, can be valuable to the marketplace.
I'm going to take a short rest and get some spell slots back.
You watch as
I don't get
Dariax pulls a little glass orb out of his bag and he activates it, and it sets it in between all of you. During the next hour, everyone can get an additional 3 hit points back as well.
Yay! That pulls me up to full.
Does the short rest thing make sense to you there, Neil?
It does. I'm trying to make the tool work here. I think it does. Heal.
You select the number that you want to do, Then you hit the accept button, I believe, or acknowledge button. But I think you have to press it twice.
It turned green on the bottom of the screen.
Yeah, then you got to press it again.
Okay. Let me do a short rest again. So it says automatically apply healing, fighter. There's 2 tick boxes. I ticked both of them.
Okay.
Take short. Yes, I'm going to confirm it.
Yep.
Rest. You have completed a short rest. We've been reset. Short.
There you go.
But I'm still at 17 hit point wise.
You're
Oh.
supposed to, I think you're supposed to roll the dice.
Yeah, you have to select how many dice you want to use.
Yeah.
And they do not replenish on a long rest.
So I should roll a die 8,
2 of them.
die 10.
Yeah, 2 of them.
2d10.
9. 9 plus 8, 17.
17 hit points back.
Pulling
During
out some
this-
rations, eating.
During this
some
hour-long
food.
rest, you begin to notice strange kind of insect-like creatures crawling out of the crevices and the kind of under areas of the rocks and the other ledges. You watch as like a 2-foot-long centipede comes out and begins to kind of take little chunks of meat out of the basilisk and then disappear off into the wall. You watch as these large rock beetles come crawling out, taking little pieces of meat and skin. You get the feeling that if left to their own devices, the carrion eaters down here would probably pick these things to the bone by the next day. They don't seem to be interested in you guys, mostly just the dead creatures down on the floor. The hour goes by. What would you guys like to do next?
That is so unsettling.
Is everybody at 4?
Yeah.
That could be us on that floor.
That-
Let's try not to
Could've
die
been.
here.
Okay, one of the things that they changed for wild shape is temporary hit points. You don't take on the hit point pool of the creature.
You just apply a temporary hit points.
When you assume a wild shape form, you gain a number of temporary hit points equal to your druid level.
Oh.
So that means I only get 2 extra hit points.
Yep.
Okay.
Boy, they really changed druids a lot.
That's
Yes.
terrible.
They kind of nerf. That's
Druids are a
terrible.
little nerfed now, yeah.
Okay.
So it reminds me, I forgot.
And you can't cast spells. No spell casting.
Correct.
But it does not break the concentration or interfere with spells you've already cast.
Correct.
That's cool.
So you can take moonbeam and keep it going.
And then yeah, sounds like it.
Well, I've heard the favorite thing to do is druids will now cast Moonbeam and then
Mhm.
wild shape into a flying creature and then fly away so that they can just circle above, maintain
Oh.
concentration, and just
Yeah, that's a good one.
move Moonbeam around. Because I think you can move Moonbeam up to 20 feet during your turn, either 20 or 30 feet. What would you guys like to do?
We would like to harvest bits of the basilisks.
Who's working on what?
I will work on one of them.
I will
And
dry the hide. Like
So-
however-
Lyra and Eldira go to one to skin it and try to accomplish as much harvesting of
Yeah.
the hide as possible. Bludgeon, what would you like to do?
I'm on guard duty. I'm kind of also looking back and forth, doing a little bit of investigating and searching.
Give me an investigation check as you kind of wander back over to the stairs to keep an eye on the caves up above, as well as the tunnel of stairs that you guys just came through.
22.
Nice. Eldira or Lyra, whoever's got the better proficiency, Either give me a medicine or a
Okay.
survival check.
I'm at 0.
My
both.
survival's +6.
Yeah,
Okay,
give me
I
a
guess
survival
I will.
check with advantage because Eldera will be
Okay.
helping you.
I got a 19 +6.
Nice. Roll a d10 for me, please.
10. That's cocked. Oh man, that's 2.
You managed to skin 2 feet of skin off of the basilisk successfully.
Okay. And the eyeballs. Or-
Ooh,
Is there anything else that we needed? What else did he say was was eyeballs?
the teeth, the skin, the eyeballs, just typical components that could be sold in the market. Oh, and
We're
its tongue. Its tongue is very valuable for the purposes
We're gonna
of
try for
alchemy.
all of that.
Okay.
Tongue, eyeballs, skin,
We'll
teeth.
say with that survival check with Eldera helping you, the two of you managed to harvest both at least 2 eyes. It's got a set of 8, so you
Okay.
successfully harvest 2 eyes, the tongue, and 2 of its main teeth. That'll take you about an hour to do all of that.
Right.
So that while the two of you are doing that, Dariax is kind of doing the same thing that Bludgeon is. But Bludgeon, with that roll, you notice that there is a... You didn't see it before because of the angle that it was kind of taking on. Like it's almost like a trick of the eye. Like someone has carved stairs at a certain way that lead up to a cave entrance on the opposite wall. There's the one wall with 3 cave entrances that you suspect the basilisks might have come from. That's where Dariax is. He's over there kind of examining that area. But now that you could see this strangely carved stairwell leading up to what looks to be about a 10-foot tall, 8-foot wide kind of circular cave entrance, about 80 feet up above the floor area that you're currently on.
Okay. I'm going to motion to everybody else, like quiet, and I'm going to sneak up there, go to the top.
Yeah. Give me a stealth check as you head on up there.
9.
9. On your way up, you kind of stumble a bit, and some rocks kind of fall down the stairs that you're walking up. It's not an easy climb. It's kind of steep and angular. As you get to the top, you kind of look over the edge just in time to see a cluster of beady little red eyes kind of looking back out at you as a large spider leaps out and grabs onto you. I need everyone to roll for initiative, if you would, please.
Oh no. This place. You know what's crazy too? I was thinking, I'm like, man, we come down here, we find basilisks. I was expecting spiders.
Like, don't split the party. Don't split the party. Don't split the party.
Are you? The question is: Are you no longer a panther because you were harvesting the skin,
No,
so you're no
it's
longer
been too
wild
long.
shaped? Got you.
No.
Okay.
I rolled a 3. Oh, let me change it. Here.
Oh my god. You'd think I'd learn how to spell by now.
4.
Did you spell my name wrong again?
No, I spelled spider wrong.
Spider.
Scooter.
This one's gonna
Scooters.
be fun. All right, where do I want to put you? I'm going to put you. Oh, there it is, right there. Let me go ahead and switch this up. Go with ambush.
I don't have Charm Beast, do I?
The dwarf is over on this side. I'll put Lyra and Eldera together. Bludgeon. Ooh, I should stand you
But
back
one
up.
of the bodies.
Bludgeon is on the ledge with the spider. The
Spuler.
spiritual hammer is gone. And you just hear like the dwarf's on the other side of the chamber, and he looks over, sees the spider kind of leap out towards Bludgeon, and the dwarf goes, "Oh the fuck! I ain't got very many spells left." And like begins to turn to kind of like run in that direction. Let's see. Probably help if I switch this. All right. Let's see. Lyra with a 16. Bludgeon with a 4. Aldera with a 3. The cleric got a 12. The spider is going to attack first.
Oof.
Is it that big?
Yes. As it leaps out of the cave and directly in contact with you, Bludgeon. It's going to go for a stinger attack on you. That is 11 plus 5 is a 16 to hit.
It's
That is going to be 2 points of piercing damage. I need you to give me a con save. You do have advantage.
rolls an 8, but I roll again, don't I?
Yep.
6. So 8 is as good as I can get you.
Okay. You are now considered poisoned.
That's just great.
And you will take 12 points of poison damage. As a bonus action, it is going to do leap, which allows it to move 30 feet without triggering an attack of opportunity. And then it's going to move 40 feet across the floor.
Holy crap. How much is its movement?
Movement is 45 feet. It's going to get in base with the dwarf. That will finish the spider's turn. Lyra, you are up with Dariax on deck.
Oh, jeez. I'm within 60 feet of it.
You are 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, exactly 60 feet.
I'm going to Starry Wisp it.
Go for it.
Does a 16 hit?
16 does hit. Its armor class is a 15.
Okay. 5.
5 points. What kind of damage does Star Wisps do?
D8. Radiant.
What kind? Radiant.
Radiant.
Thank you. Okay. 5 points of radiant damage.
And then crossbow.
Crossbow, go for it. What's your range on your light crossbow?
80.
Yep, you're good.
I rolled a 2, so
2.
no.
That is going to miss as the bolt sticks into the ground next to it. Let's see. Dariax is up, and he's like, "Oh, I hate fucking spiders. Why does it always got to be spiders?" He's going to
Why
attack.
couldn't it be follow the butterflies?
He's going to attack with his hammer.
Nobody got the Harry Potter reference.
Oh, I got
No, I got it. He's going to hit with his hammer for 11 points of bludgeoning damage. He is going to bonus action.
No, that's the dwarf. That's not bludgeon, so it can't be bludgeoning damage.
Here, let me fix something real quick. Let me fix this. There we go. All better now. Unarmed strike.
He's lucky that works here.
Oh my god, he gets a natural 20 on his unarmed strike for 4 points of damage. That's funny. That will finish the dwarf's turn. Bludgeon, you are up with Aldera on deck. So Bludgeon, since you have the poison condition, all of your attack rolls are at disadvantage, and your ability checks are at disadvantage as well.
Up on D&D Beyond, underneath your hit points, there's a spot that says conditions, and you can toggle on the poisoned, and I believe it
adjusts your rolls for you.
I think so.
Yeah. Cool. I am poisoned. All right. Let's do this. I'm going to use my new heavy crossbow with my clip.
Nice.
Nice.
Jam the wooden clip up inside of it so you don't have to reload. You quickly yank back on the string point. Go for it.
23.
Did it roll 2 dice?
It rolled 1 dice.
Yeah, you got to roll
And it
again
doesn't
because
do
you're
it
at
automatically.
disadvantage.
All right. Okay.
Yep.
24.
23 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage. And it's a killer.
6.
6 points of piercing damage.
How many rounds do I have on this thing? Can I take another one?
Nice. What's that?
Can I shoot again?
I'm also assuming that you picked up your longsword during the short rest.
Yes, of course.
Okay. Unfortunately, no. It requires another action to shoot with it.
Okay.
And the bonus action is you hear the click of the crossbow bolt cycling up into the crossbow itself.
Okay.
So you have your move left if you want to move.
I'll move down,
Okay.
but not in contact with the beastie.
This will take you down the stairs and right next to the bone pile. All right. That will finish your turn. Eldera, you are up with the spider on deck at the top of the
All right.
second round.
I roll around to see what's going on.
Okay.
And I am going to bonus action Eldritch Blast.
Go for it. Yeah.
That is a dirty 20.
That'll definitely hit. Roll for damage.
All right. It is also going to get pushed 10 feet away.
And he will take his attack of opportunity.
That's
That
going
will
to be 10
hit.
damage.
That's going to be 10 damage from you and 5 damage from the dwarf. That spider's looking a little bit bloodied already.
And I will action crossbow it.
Go for it.
Critical hit. Yes.
Nice.
All right. So that will be the 8, right? Or oh wait,
Yep.
no. Sorry, it's 2d8. Is it giving me the critical?
Yeah, it is, but you just have to
Oh,
ignore
okay.
it. Yeah.
Okay.
So you
let me roll.
automatically do 8 points of damage, and then you get to roll the d8 again, and then add your modifier.
Okay. A 2. All right, but that's still 10, 12.
Yeah, 12 points of piercing. It is definitely bloodied now. Do you want to move at all?
Yes, I will move 20 feet back. I know they can scurry up towards me. I just need some space.
All right. He is not going to like that. So he is going to bonus action leap. So he doesn't, no one can get attack of opportunity. He is going to go his full 45 and get in the base with you.
Oh my god.
Uh,
I did not move
And he
fast
is
enough.
going to attempt to sting you.
Ah,
That is a 15 plus 5 is a dirty 20.
that is going to hit, and I am going to reaction hellish rebuke it.
Yeah, dex save. That is a
Um,
15 plus 4. That's a 19 on the dex
okay.
save.
so
I believe he
it'll be
still
half.
takes half damage.
It'll be half. But I rolled really good this time. 17. Half of 17. So that'll be good.
Nice. He's definitely bloodied. That's going to be 2 points of piercing damage. Go ahead and give me a con save.
Okay, with advantage.
Yep.
That will be 19.
19. You will save. You'll take half. Oh, good thing. You'll take half of 18 points of poison damage.
Oh,
I rolled max, so you
All
take
right.
9, but you are
right.
not suffering the poison condition. Your
nice.
body manages to resist it. So that was its bonus action, its move, its action. That'll finish the spider's turn. Lyra, you are up with bludgeon on deck.
Okay. I am going to Starry Wisp again.
Go for it.
At least attempt to. 16 plus 6.
That'll definitely hit. 22.
Fuck. 1 point of damage.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah, Starry Wisp is not exactly the juggernaut that you would hope it would be.
Dude, I'm level 2.
Yeah, well, be a juggernaut already.
Light crossbow.
Go for it.
15 plus 4, 19.
That'll hit. Roll for damage.
5 plus 2, 7.
7. He is now very bloodied.
And I know where I move is going to be far enough away to get away from him. So, I'm going to try and run away. I got 30 feet.
Yep,
I've
I'll
moved
put you
some.
right there.
Okay.
I'll finish your turn. The cleric is up with bludgeon on deck. He's pretty far, but he doesn't want to use his last spell slot in case anyone needs. To
not be dead.
Yeah, there's that. So he's going to move and then action dash to get right behind it, which leaves him with a bonus action offhand strike. That's another natural 20 for 4
Nice.
points of damage. That'll finish the dwarf's turn. Bludgeon, you are up with Eldera on deck.
Can I action surge a heavy crossbow and get 2 rounds?
Absolutely.
Let's do that.
Go for it.
First one.
Keep in mind you got to roll twice and take the lower of the 2 scores.
Okay. Well, it was 5, and then I rolled a 20. So I think we have to go with 5.
Yeah, unfortunately, that first cross, like you get that little like kind of vomit sensation that kind of causes you to kind of like your vision blurs, and you pull the trigger, and the bolt ricochets off the rock wall.
All right, here's the next round. 2 rolls. 11 and a 7. Miss. I missed.
All right, that poison's like seeping into you, and your vision is blurry. And kind of like, unfortunately, it affects both those shots. And the bonus action was the auto reload, so that will finish. No, you still have your move. So if you'd like to move somewhere, you can.
If I move somewhere, it would be to attack, and I cannot do that this round. So, move me half the distance to the spire, but not engaging them yet.
Gotcha.
And I'll switch to dagger and longsword.
All right. I'll put you right there. Eldera, you are up with the spider on deck at the top of the 3rd round.
All right, I am going to move to the side, so if I do push this thing away, I'm not hitting our dwarf friend,
Okay.
Davrix. Okay, so this will be with disadvantage. Oh, good. That's gonna be a dirty 20.
Yeah, that'll push him back 10 feet.
Awesome. That'll be 9 damage.
9 damage.
Great
Is
thing.
now very bloodied.
Awesome. And for my action, I'm going to do my crossbow.
See how
I'll be able to
that
get-
makes a warlock a little bit more beefy when you take on that
Yeah.
bonus action, all cantrips?
Oh yeah, it's awesome. I rolled a 10 though.
Yeah, unfortunately, your crossbow bolt ricochets off
Yeah.
the wall
Ooh,
behind him.
I'm gonna move 30 feet behind. Maybe kind of closer to bludgeon. Yeah.
I'll put you right back here under half cover.
Okay.
All right, that'll finish your turn. The spider is up with Lyra on deck. Where is Lyra? Oh, there you are.
No,
Does
you
not-
can't see me. I
It's-
have disappeared.
Gonna skitter over towards you. It's going to do. Oh, does he want to use a stinger? Or does he want to grapple you? It's going to do a mandible strike on you. That is going to be a 19 to hit.
That hits.
That is going to be 8 points of bludgeoning damage. Give me a strength save, if you would, please.
Great.
Ten. You are now grappled.
Yeah, I figured that was coming.
You're actually technically considered grappled and restrained due to its size.
Okay.
All right. Well, that worked out. If you're still has its bonus. Oh, you know what? Still has its bonus action. It is you and the spider will leap 30 feet up onto the cliff wall or the cavern wall up here. And like when you land, because you're like grappled in its mandibles, and when the spider lands, there's a plume of like bones that kind of burst around you. You get the feeling this is its favorite spot to eat.
Well, that's great.
That'll finish the spider's turn. Lyra, you are up with the dwarf on deck.
Well, I'm going to wild shape again into a panther.
Okay.
Bonus action.
Which will automatically break its grapple.
I figured. And I'm going to jump on it and rend. Where is that? Oh, I could have done a giant wolf spider. That would have been funny. Poison, the poisoner.
Unfortunately, he's immune to poison.
I figured. 17?
17 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
It's a D6. 5 plus 3, 8.
8. It has 7 hit points left.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'll stay there.
Okay. Dariax is up. He cannot reach you, so he's going to hold his action in case another spider shows up. That'll finish his turn. Bludgeon, you are up with Eldera on deck.
I'm going to take a shot with the heavy crossbow.
Yeah, go for it.
I'll
Roll the
roll.
dice twice.
That's a 20. And the next one is 7. Sorry.
That one will miss. You still have your move if you want to move.
I'll run up there as close as I can get.
30 feet.
Yeah. Is there enough people? Is there enough space up there for more people?
Yeah, you could probably squeeze up there. I'll get you right there. That'll finish Bludgeon's turn. Eldera, you are up.
All right. This does not look good. It's
I can't do anything
angled.
that flies yet.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if I shoot at it, it will essentially hit the wall. I'm just gonna do that and I'm gonna try to finish it off.
Go for it. Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast, bonus action. That is gonna be a 13. That does not make it.
Yeah, that'll miss, unfortunately.
And with my action, crossbow, 2.
That will miss. Good thing it wasn't a 1, because that automatically
Lyra,
hit.
hang
Yeah,
in
that-
there. We're almost.
A 1 on a crossbow shot when being shot at an enemy where a friendly is in base with that enemy
Oh,
will
would
hit.
have hit me.
Yeah, will hit the
No.
friendly instead.
Terrifying.
Top of the 4th round. Spider is up with Lyra on deck. It is
Literally.
Yeah. It's gonna use its stinger on you there, Lyra.
Woohoo.
That is a 10 plus 5 is 15.
15 is my armor class.
It's 2 points of piercing damage. Give me a con save. Advantage.
17 plus 3.
You're good.
20?
So you are not poisoned, but you will take half damage. You'll take half of 14 points of poison damage,
7.
which is 7.
Okay.
That was its action. Its bonus action is it's going to leap to avoid attack of opportunity.
Do I get an attack of opportunity? No, because it's doing
because it's its bonus
Yeah.
action.
Okay.
And then it is going to attempt to flee. It's going to move 45 feet towards the dead end of the tunnel. That will finish its turn. Lyra, you are up with Dravorak's on deck.
I am going to chase after it. I got 50 feet of movement as a panther. Can I get it?
Just get you in base with it. That is funny.
Awesome. I am going to... Oh, there's my dice. 15? Does 15 hit?
Yep, just barely. That is its armor class.
Oh, cool. Ah, fuck me. I rolled a 1. 4 points of damage.
Yeah, it's got 4 points left. No, 3 points left. I'll finish your turn.
Yes.
Okay. Derrix is gonna go. Oh shit! No, it's over there. 30, and then 30 will get into base with it. He will unarmed strike it with the handle of his hammer.
His weapon.
Yep. That's actually gonna hit for 2 points of damage.
It's got 1.
It's got 1 hit point left. That'll finish the dwarf's turn. Bludgeon, you are up with Eldira on deck.
Is this thing dead yet?
No,
Got
it has
1 hit point left.
Heavy crossbow, as well as I can do.
Yeah, go for it.
Don't miss. Don't roll a 1.
11.
Oh,
11,
so
unfortunately, is going to miss. Eldira. Oh, wait, you still have your move if you want to move closer towards it.
No, I'll stay right there. Might come
Okay.
back.
It's
Eldira.
running away because it doesn't want to die.
There it goes. There's the angle. Eldira, you are up
All right.
with the spider on deck.
Okay. Can I look at a different angle just to see if the spider has space to fly? Okay. Yep. I'm gonna attack it.
Go for it.
See if I can make it fly.
And then splat.
All you gotta do is hit it. and it died.
17.
Yeah, you watch as like in between the panther and the dwarf, this streak of light.
Next damage.
Yeah, and it slams into it, and the spider just comes apart. Sprays across the floor.
Away from us, though. So not,
Away.
you know.
Away. Yes.
Away
the
from-
the
Correct,
viscera is
correct. The
Going
viscera
away.
is not all over you. Yeah.
nice.
All right. We want to dismember the second basilisk.
After about a minute, Bludgeon, the poison effect goes away.
Oh, good. Now,
Ow.
is there any way?
Short rest? Except we have no more hit dice.
Can we
Say that
harvest,
again. What'd you say, Bludge?
can we harvest the poison out of the spider?
You can certainly try. Absolutely.
I'll try. I'm no stranger to being poisoned. But
So Lyra and Eldira will head over to the other basilisk. Bludgeon and Derrix will head on over to the spider. Lyra, give me survival with advantage since Eldira is helping you.
Not as good as last time. It's 16 plus 6.
22, still really good. Give me another D10. See how much of the skin you harvest.
Where's my D10? There. Did I hide it? No. Oh, it's in plain sight. 7.
7. You managed to harvest 7 feet of skin off the second one. You also harvest 2 more of the eyes, a couple more teeth, And that'll take approximately an hour to do that. Bludgeon, how is your nature versus your survival?
Let's see. Nature's a +4 and survival's a +2. Nature's better.
Yeah, give me a nature roll with advantage because the dwarf is helping you.
Do I get the tongue on that one too?
Yes, and a tongue as well.
19.
19, good roll. You and the dwarf spend about a half hour carefully disassembling the remnants of the carapace of the spider. Not only do you manage to harvest pieces of its carapace that seem kind of hardened, that could potentially be used for either armor or as a shield, the dwarf manages to peel some of it away and collects 3 large pieces of the carapace. You reach into the abdomen of the spider. Not only do you retrieve the remnants of the poisoned sac, but you also retrieve the spider stinger as well. The stinger is large enough to potentially be fashioned into a dagger.
Ooh, nice. Will it
Ooh.
retain its poison?
It would take some work, but
We have poison.
the
Did you write,
Blade.
Bludgeon, did you write it down?
will come over, and with his last, I believe it's a spell slot, with his last available spell slot until he gets a long rest, he will cast Gentle Repose on the stinger and the poisoned sac so that it is preserved for at least the next 10 days.
It's not a... Yeah, it's not a cantrip.
Nah, unfortunately, I think it's a spell.
Yeah.
Bludgeon, roll with that 19. Roll a d6 for me, if you will.
D6. 4.
You are now in possession of 4 uses of poison. It is a DC 14 con save. So if anyone is poisoned with that poison, they have to roll a DC 14 con or higher to avoid being poisoned. It does 3d6 poison damage.
Nice. Can I put that on a blade now and then sheath it?
If you do, it's only going to last for an hour.
All right, I'll keep it then.
Okay. You gently pack it away into your backpack. The hour goes by. I think you guys went into the crater at sundown, right? It was nighttime when you were at the crater.
Yes. We went at the
Oh.
no.
Time changes.
No.
Oh no, you
Oh,
did it
yeah,
first
time
thing the
changed.
following. You did it
Right.
the first thing the following morning. That's right.
Mhm.
Right.
So it would be the equivalent of probably mid-morning to late morning at this point. Unfortunately, you can't quite see the outside, so you're not
Right.
entirely sure. There's
Well,
now
we
the
don't know
cave.
how long went by while we were hanging in the astral sea and time dilation while we were in
Yeah,
that
there's-
silence, and so we have
Yep.
no idea really how much time has passed on the material.
Yeah, you
plane.
feel like a few hours has passed, so it should only be mid-morning.
Mhm.
But you have the 3 caves that are about 80 feet up to your right. And then there's the cave the spider was in about 60 feet up to your left.
Do you think
Look at
there
that
was
one.
anything else in the cave the spider was in?
Well, if anything, if it brings its victims up there or prey,
Stuff there.
if there is any person who has traversed this area before, which from what I've seen, that must have been ages ago. But it might be an interesting thing. If anything, it's a good spot to
Rest.
rest.
I could use a sleep.
A predator's nest is generally something that other predators will stay away from.
Yeah. Let's try it.
Are we climbing up to the beastie's nest, see what's up there?
Yep.
Hey.
Well, when I was up on that ledge, the bones that were up there, were there any humanoid bones, or was it mostly animal?
What is your passive perception?
14.
14. It mostly seemed like large and medium-sized animals that would live in a cavern environment like this.
Okay. So there's
That's
not
so
likely
spooky.
anything up there. All right, so let's go up to its lair.
Okay.
Probably some eggs we have to smash.
You guys begin
We
to
can cook them.
climb up the strange crafted stairs that the dwarf, because of his innate ability for dwarven craft and mining, as you guys are carefully walking up these stairs, that's very strange. No spider could make such a thing. Somebody has crafted these stairs for purpose.
Did they craft them for the spider?
I don't think so. Spiders can climb walls. They don't need bougie stairs like this.
Bougie stairs.
You guys climb the stairs. You get to the ledge that Bludgeon was originally pulling himself up to. And sure enough, as you stand there, the cave entrance, just on the inside of the cave entrance, you can see thick, heavy cross-weaved webbing that's kind of arcing up across the top of the cave. It disappears into the interior of the cave as well. It's very dark inside, but the dwarf pulls out his small light stone out of his pocket, which allows, and he puts it inside of a brass lantern, holds it out, and it broadcasts a light into the cave. It looks like the cave only goes in about 50 feet from what you can tell. The interior is heavily laced with webbing and other kind of detritus of a cave that's been used for a very long time. You can see at least 5 heavily wrapped bodies of webbing around these hanging bodies up in the upper tiers of the webbing.
What size are the bodies?
3 look to be medium size. 1 looks to be small.
Do they look humanoid, or do they just look like...
They're the silhouettes of humanoid from best you could tell.
Okay, well, how
They're
high?
currently hanging about 12 feet up in the air.
Well,
Are they juicy or dry?
They look very dry. They look heavily desiccated.
Okay. Well, we should maybe cut them down.
yeah, let's investigate.
Eldera, give me an investigation check as you look for a way to get them lowered to the ground.
I'll pull out my trusty ring of fly. Oh, wait, we don't have one.
On that one.
Yeah, you're looking around. You're like, yeah, there's a lot of webs here.
Can
I
we...
don't know creatures very well.
Are they in the center of the room, or are they...
Yeah, they're in the center of the cave. Yeah.
Okay. Does it look like if we shot it with like a crossbow, it would like slice the webs and make it fall?
I mean, this is fantasy, not a movie. Hard to tell. I mean, you look at it, it's like you'd have to be pretty much Dead-Eye Dan to hit that thing, but it's possible if you want to take a shot at it.
But it means
I
I'd have
I
to
could-
roll at 20.
What about sending something up there that flies with his dagger and cut him down?
Oh, Duskling, would you be a deer?
Yeah. What do you want me to do?
I grab a dagger. Could you?
Oh, stabby. Who do you want me to stab?
She does
Oh,
not
just
want you to cut a bitch. She wants you to cut them down.
The back kind of lets you put the edge of the dagger like in its mouth, and it goes flying. You hear kind of as it flies up there, and it kind of flies around the edge, and like it manages to slice into the webbing, and then one of the bodies plummets to the ground with a heavy kind of hollow thump in the middle of the cave.
I'm
And
gonna
the
go
bat does
investigate.
that like for another few minutes, and next thing you know, there are 3 medium-sized bodies and a small body.
All right.
Oh, let's see what these are.
Which one would you like to start with?
The small one.
I don't want to touch the small one.
Well, I'm small, so you know,
Yes,
Affinity.
probably a
just-
halfling.
I'm concerned.
So, Lara, as you cut the webbing away, it is a child of about 13 years of age,
No.
with brown hair, fair complexion, but it's all desiccated, so it's hard to tell exactly what they might look like. They're wearing very fine clothing, though. They're like wearing what you'd expect maybe a rich family to be able to afford a child to wear such fine clothing. But nothing else of real value on them.
So none of it looks like. Oh, it's surprisingly in good condition.
Not really. No, it's all kind of
Okay.
worn and tattered. And give me a medicine check to see how long it's been here.
Yeah.
Well, that's the first sign of humanoid.
14.
14. They've been here for a while, well over maybe weeks, possibly more than a month.
Wow. Okay. Next body.
Slice open one of the medium spider-webbed bodies, and as it unfurls, once again, it's kind of a plain-looking human with long, familiar brown curly hair.
Like the child's?
Huh?
Like the child's?
Yeah, but only older, but looks a lot like the child, like creepily identical to the child.
Mm.
Okay.
Does this look like our professor?
What's your passive insight?
It is 12.
It looks a lot like, not only like the professor, but it also looks a lot like the young person that you saw the professor talking to, that was described in Eldira's vision.
His son.
His supposed son, yeah.
Can I roll like an arcana to see if this might be like related to like a simulacrum?
Yeah, give me an arcana check.
Well, is
12.
there any items on the body?
No, he's wearing a very kind of like simple tunic, but a fine tunic. Some nice leather pants, a belt, shallow leather boots that are kind of soft for walking. There's a silver necklace around his neck.
I'll take the silver necklace. I mean, it's silver.
Yeah, you pop that off his neck. What'd you get, Eldara?
It was a 12.
12? This doesn't feel like simulacrum. This feels like something else, but you're not sure what. Still 2 bodies left.
Next body.
It is, once again, another body that looks exactly like the first 2 in various stages of age. This one's a lot older than the other one that you just kind of unleashed from the webbing.
This is so eerie.
In age, not older in body's been here for longer.
No, just age. Like, it's even got a kind of like a long beard that's kind of scraggly and desiccated into the chin.
All right. Any items?
No. Once again, simple clothing, but fine clothing. No items of any particular fashion.
All right. Third body.
Door number 4.
Yeah, the final one that you unleash from the webbing is a much, much older version of the first 3. This feels like something that has gone through many different iterations of time, almost. Like the young self, the not so young self, the older self. And they're all wearing different types of clothing that distinguish time difference. But once again, no items of purpose or specific use.
Do we get the impression it's the same person or relatives?
It feels like the same person.
Wow.
And they all look like Professor Dorn.
And they all look like Professor Dorn.
That is creepy.
Yeah, I'm really good at creepy.
Yeah.
All right.
This is part of the secrecy that I believe Professor Dorn is withholding from us. We have to figure out what's going on here.
We have to figure out if we can get out.
True.
Well,
Anything
Let's
else? Cavern.
Because you guys are up in the cave, it's a bit echoey up here. You guys can hear voices down below.
human voices?
You hear a halfling voice, a dwarf voice, a human voice, and 2 human voices.
We hear ourselves.
It's hard to tell.
Does it sound like me? I'm gonna go peek.
You go over to the edge of the cave entrance. You look down. There is Eldira, Bludgeon, yourself, and the dwarf examining the harvested basilisks. You can hear the dwarf, "Well, this is daft. Someone's already been here."
What the heck? Okay.
I don't know if we saw ourselves, if we would try and kill ourselves or not.
You really are a murder hobo.
I don't know. They could be changelings.
You're a better party to meet.
Do we want to say hi to ourselves?
Let's try.
I'm an elf, so half elf, human,
Human.
Halfling and
Halfling
dwarf.
and
and
dwarf.
halfling and dwarf.
Okay.
I mean, you guys are all now standing at the cave entrance looking down.
Do they
The
look like?
4, they look like you. Although their clothing is different, their weapons are different. Their hair is a little bit longer, a little bit grayer. They look like they're more experienced than you.
Oh, great. So they're us leveled up.
I wish we could
Hey,
we
if
had
we
something
touch
like
them, maybe we
message.
absorb themselves.
Interesting.
Ourselves.
maybe Duskling dear.
I have message.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe
Message.
that bludgeon would know where this bludgeon is from.
Let's
That
test the
bludgeon
waters and see
It's
if
still stuck in here.
they'd be hostile to us.
You cast message.
Who do I want to message?
As you cast it, it connects with nobody.
Oh. Are we going
So-
crazy?
Yes.
Should we throw a bone?
So
Maybe it's an illusion.
message doesn't think we're here. They're here. Do they look like they have better equipment than we do?
They do.
And they have better armor and equipment and
Yeah,
the
they just look
crossbow-
more experienced. Like they've been.
Is any of their stuff glowing?
I would say all their weapons look that like they could be magical.
Oh my gosh. They're us, but like upgraded.
Mhm.
From the left of the stair tunnel, you hear 4 more voices.
Oh my lord.
Oh my gosh.
And you see much older looking Bludgeon, like he looks to be in his midlife kind of existence as a human. A much older looking Lyra. Dwarves and half elves can live a bit longer without showing too much difference, but the dwarf looks more stockier, more built, and they seem to be wearing like explorers equipment. They're coming down the stairs and they're looking, and you can hear their voices. Oh, look, basilisks! And Bludgeon quickly runs down the stairs. But as the 4 of them come down the stairs, they go right by the other 4. The other 4 turn and to hear these 4 and kind of spin around as if surprised. But the new 4 that show up can't see them. They just walk right by them as if they don't exist.
What the heck? That is so interesting. I feel like we're in some type of time loop continuum. We're
that
seeing
does-
so many.
Of ourselves. But that
ourselves.
decided to go and do this at a later date.
Perhaps. And then here's
Weird.
Dorn.
4 different Dorn.
Exactly.
It seems like it's a slight iteration of our same space and time.
So I'm wondering if child us are in the cave as well, looking at us, looking at us, looking at us.
I think this is going to give us a headache.
Yeah.
We didn't bring any wine, did we?
Why are we?
I got a flask.
Why can we see them, but they not us?
I don't know.
Give me an insight check on that, Bludgeon.
Here we go. 18, not bad.
It's actually pretty good. You get the feeling that each different phase of yourselves can see all the upcoming phases. You guys can see the 2 groups, but the other group can only see the 1 group, and the 1 group that just showed up can't see any of the groups. This definitely feels like time displacement.
Well, it does make sense. We're in between planes after all.
So does the second group try to interact with the third group that just came in?
They're trying to no effect. They kind of give up and start climbing the walls up towards the 3 caves.
I'm going to take a bone and throw it down at them.
As you throw the bone down, both groups stop what they do and look towards the bone, and they start looking around, and the third group starts walking up towards the cave that you're in, and they don't even notice you, but they notice the bone.
If I held the bones in the air, would they see it?
As Lyra gets up onto the ledge, you hold the bones up in the air. You watch as Lyra warns the other, there's bones floating up here. And they all kind of like stop and watch, and they're like, this is the damnedest thing.
Oh gosh.
Is anybody a musician here?
Not I, says
Bard?
the warlock.
Mind?
And I don't do music. I barely know how to like dance without falling over. I'm not inclined. What are you thinking, Bludgeon?
Well, I think we tap out a message of some sort or draw it.
Oh, I've got chalk. He reaches into his little belt patch and pulls out a big piece of white chalk. And oh, look at me. Who wants to do it?
I'll grab the chalk and write H-I or hello in common.
All 4 of them look at this. The word "hi" suddenly appears on the cave floor. They look at each other and they look at the word. They're like, it's Eldera that kind of steps up and looks around. Is there somebody here?
Yes. We write yes. We're freaking ourselves out.
Her hand drops to a book at her waist. Are we here?
Yes.
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 Eldera looks at the others. This is us. Remember how we thought we saw others of us? And now we're talking to someone that's claiming to be us. Lyra steps up and kind of like puts her hands out in front of her and says, are you old us or young us?
Young.
Bludgeon writes out the word young.
Y-U-N-G.
The other Bludgeon goes, yep, that's me, all right. I can't spell with shit. They kind of talk amongst each other and then look back towards the presumption of where you guys might be standing. The dwarf kind of steps up. Well, I guess we have some explaining to do. Do you remember when you went into the crater? And do you remember the spell scroll not quite being the same that you expected it to be?
Yes.
You write that out. Good. Well, here's the dilemma. That earthquake spell seems to have opened up many different rifts at the point of time that you, the first ones, crossed over. It then pulled in different versions of us into this strange kind of nexus of tunnels and caverns. I think we need to find those rifts and close them. It's the only way to undo this and keep it from growing and expanding out into the different planes of existence. Who knows what else might be crossing over because of these things. So, to save on time, we're going to let that group down there go up into the caves. They have already been in here, and you found
And up there. Arrow.
You found the other secret. Dorn is the focus of all of this. He is not to be trusted. He is not one that is an ally or intends to do good to us. We have unfortunately learned that the hard way. But we are going to continue our search for other ways in and out of the caves and tunnels. We suspect that the rifts are hidden by illusionary magic. And once you find these rifts, you then need to figure out how to close them. So if you see a wall or a dead end or a place that you think is the end of a tunnel or a cave, it's possible that maybe something is hidden there. By the way, those basilisks down there, they are not indigenous to these types of caverns. Some of these creatures are leaking through other planes of existence and other material planes of existence. It was Eldira's assumption that once we knew what Dorn was up to, well, we think Dorn is looking for a rift that allows him to save Thordak.
Oh, shit.
So be very careful around him. And as you see there at your feet, he's tried himself to make this work and has failed at least 5 previous times. The 6th time, his old self and a younger self made it back. They are the ones that are waiting for you on the other side of your particular rift. Good luck. The dwarf then kind of gathers up the other 3. They head down the stairs and just kind of disappear back up the tunnel that they had come from. The other ones have long disappeared down into one of the 3 tunnels that the basilisks might have come from. The 4 of you now sit there a little dumbfounded, realizing everything that's just happened.
Well, poop.
It's a lot to take in.
Yeah. So we have to close rifts. How do we close the rifts?
How the fuck should I know? Rifts are just tears in energy or tears in the veil of magic. I don't really know. I unfortunately I haven't practiced the spell dispel magic yet.
Dispel magic. No. Well, that's
Well,
fun.
if our older selves has been trying to close these rifts, then you can imagine how long they've tried.
Well, I think they were pulled in at the same time we were.
You get the feeling that they were pulled in at the same time that you were pulled in, but from different times
Times.
of
Yeah.
their timeline.
Different.
So I think they've been in here. They've been in here the same amount of time that we have, but they're older.
Correct.
Yeah,
Got
dispel
it.
magic is a 3rd level spell, and we don't have 3rd level spells yet.
But you get
As
the
an
feeling your older selves might have it.
Yes, our older selves probably have dispel magic. So we have to find rifts and then get the older selves to dispel them.
Can we tell them to maybe we can collaborate on a meeting point so that we don't lose them?
Yeah.
You could retcon that. We could say that was part of your communication with the chalk.
Like
Yeah.
meet here every night, something like that. Like
Every 4 hours, every 3 hours, every 6 hours, every 6 hours,
6
12
hours.
hours?
I think 6, probably.
every 6 hours.
Hmm.
Every day.
Okay.
24 hours, that way we can rest.
Well, we don't want it.
Every 6 hours, I think, is fair.
Except for when we're sleeping, so maybe every 12,
Hmm.
because that allows for sleep.
Yeah.
Look
we'll-
for
we'll-
a dog.
I think once a day is fine. If
Come to think of it, with that nature roll, Bludgeon, that spider didn't look indigenous to this particular area. It was very green, translucent. The carapace was very tough and very resilient. Its poison was very potent. You guys might be standing in an area that there may be a rift here.
We are going to attempt to look for a rift.
Maybe in the other caves on the other side.
Searching.
Anyone's free to make investigation rolls as you try to find something that matches what they described.
Ooh, I got a 19 plus 4. 23.
23. Anybody else?
see, I get
20.
Investigate.
16.
My son is rubbing off on me. It's not investigate. It's investigate.
Yeah, he's struggling with the F's and the P's.
Uh,
As the three of you stand in the center of the spider's cave, you begin to realize that those bodies fell through the webbing. You didn't see any indications that they were drawn up there. You get the feeling that through the dense webbing up above might be where the rift is.
Oh.
Great. We don't fly.
Well, let's do this the easy way then. Derek's kind of like lights a torch. We might want to stand back. And like kind of nudges you all back towards the ledge, and he just tosses the torch up into the webbing. It immediately just flames and flares. It kind of falls down, and as soon as all the webbing kind of burns away, directly above you, at 15 feet above you, is a 5-foot diameter swirling energy field.
I'm going to grab the chalk and I'm going to go try and find the others.
Watch as Lyric grabs the chalk, jumps off the ledge, and starts running back towards the upper tunnel to hopefully find the others.
Wait.
With Shadow
Where-
Pelt.
Where the fuck is she going?
I stop. I think better of it. Think I have 6 hit points. Let's stop this. Turn around and go back.
Yeah, like you get up the stairs, and you're looking at all these creatures kind of staring at you, and you're like, okay, come on, Shadowpelt, let's get out of here. And you like turn around, and Lyra's now climbing back up and back into the cave out of breath.
I need a rest.
So what do we
can
do
tell them in the
now?
morning. Now we rest and we don't die.
I mean, how do we know that works? It's just a swirling little thing of energy. I'm assuming it's magic.
Well, we get to wait and see if anything falls through it.
Take a
Do we
bone.
want to rest here while it's right above us?
Bludgeon, give me athletics or acrobatics as you toss
Don't
a
throw
nearby
something
bone up.
through it.
into the gateway.
Something might come through.
21.
21. You guys watch as Bludgeon picks up something and he throws it up. It arcs up, goes through the gateway. And about a minute later, it falls back through. Lands on the ground. It is ice cold. It's almost frozen when it lands.
Oh. Like an elemental area.
Possibly.
Oh, hey. So if we want something to be preserved, we can toss it up there and... I'm just kidding.
I'm going to take a second bone and do the same thing and see if it comes back frozen again.
Okay. You throw it up there, goes through the gate. A minute later, it comes down. It's mild. It's a little bit warmer to the touch.
Ah, it changes.
I'm sorry.
That's
Would you
appropriate.
guys like me to mute? I know my keyboard is loud and I take vigorous notes.
I haven't heard your keyboard.
I can't.
Yeah.
Oh,
One of the nice things about StreamYard is that their mic suppression actually does work, unlike Crisp. That
I
doesn't
also
work
use-
at all.
I also use mic suppression on voice mod, so I'm like,
Yeah,
extra-
you're good at. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, I haven't heard your keyboard all night.
Oh,
No.
awesome. All right.
All right.
Before we get in trouble.
Yeah. I say let's eat, rest, and I'm out of spells.
I need to pray and get some of my spells back as well.
Mhm.
Long rest?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I think we better post a watch just in case.
I think
Yeah.
so. I only need 4 hours of rest. So I can take the first watch.
Heck yeah, you can take the first watch. You watch as the dwarf goes over, like undoes his bedroll, puts his backpack down as a bed, reaches in, pulls out like a little tin of sardines, peels it open, eats it, lies down, and he's snoring in less than a minute.
That's a talent. All right. I am going to pull out my bedroll and do similar things and curl up with Shadow Pelt and
Okay.
Sebastian, my monkey.
So Lyra, Bludgeon, and Dravorak are all taking long rests. Eldera, you're up on first watch. Give me a perception check, if you would, please.
Okay. Let's see. It better be good.
Oh wait, I want to put my monkey as watching and to wake me up
14.
if something,
Okay.
because I don't think it has to sleep.
Is it
Eldera, as you're watching Bludgeon, Lyra, and the dwarf, fall asleep, you're kind of wandering the edge of the cage, or the edge of the cave, keeping an eye on the gateway, but also keeping an eye into the entrance of the cavern down below. You see a very slender silhouette of a half-elf warlock kind of walk down the stairs and in to the main cavern. And as it gets into a kind of half-elves can see pretty decently in the dark, so as she gets, it's you, but you're like well over 100. You could see that the reason why it's such a thin silhouette is because you're much older than you are now, and you don't walk. You kind of hover as you move about down below. This version of Eldera stops for a moment, looks around, and gently whispers into the air, I know you're here somewhere, but we can't really talk to one another. The cards have revealed that much to me. Whatever this dawn has done, it can be fixed. Unfortunately, I was left behind to do the fixing. The others were able to go back. I was not. So far, I've managed to close all but 2 of the rifts, Eldera, if you could hear me. I know there's at least 2 left, and I'm having a hard time finding them.
Oh my goodness.
And she just stands there waiting patiently. Damn, I thought for sure somebody was here. And she begins
Maybe.
to turn around like she's leaving.
Grab the chalk.
Oh. No, I'm gonna.
It might be bad.
Throw a
I'm
bone.
not there.
No, I mean, I would. I'd kind of hustle to find chalk or something, or and is it?
Throw a bone.
Where did we?
Chuck a
Oh,
bone.
I'll throw a bone. Okay, I'm gonna try to grab something, a bone perhaps, and I'll
Yeah.
run down there. I'll chuck it at her feet and see if.
Yeah, as you're halfway down the stairs, you throw it. It rattles underneath her and in front of her. She sees it, she stops. She turns and looks, doesn't see you obviously, and you're here. I know you're here.
I'm gonna take the bone and I'm gonna try to like write or kind of rub it against the bottom, the cave floor, and try to write cards.
As you write cards, he takes a big sigh. It's you. It's me. It's us. Do you know where one of the other 2 rifts are?
I'll put yes, or Y for yes.
Where is it? You must tell me.
Wait.
I'm gonna try to put an arrow out. But when I wrote cards, does she like understand?
She does, but she seems more like urgently wanting to find these other 2 rifts.
Oh, okay. I was gonna try to like use her cards to pull a card for her so I can communicate.
Oh, interesting.
That was what I was trying to do. Like cards, like get your cards, like.
She'll react to that and she'll pull out. And what's interesting, as she pulls out the cards, you notice that she carries them on a belt. Like they're tucked in this specially made case on her belt. But right alongside that stack of cards is another deck that she carries. Excuse me. Give me an Arcana check on that other deck.
Ooh, don't tell
Can we
me
steal things
this is
from
a
ourselves?
desire of her life.
Can we steal things from from ourselves?
No, you cannot physically interact with your
I
physical
am-
self.
I'm gonna roll a lucky for a 21.
It's a deck of many things.
Oh my god!
I was thinking it was.
So she pulls out the tarot cards and she places them down on the ground near the chalk mark. Go ahead.
So I'm going to pull out.
Your
full-
hand goes through it,
Ah, shoot.
and she realizes you can't interact with it. She goes, I'll pull it for us. And she leans down and she pulls out a card. So you can randomize it off your roll.
Okay. All right. Cool. Oh, okay. So I can randomize it, or I can pull like select cards.
This needs to be random because you're pulling it from someone else's deck and you don't know the order that it's in.
Okay. All right. Let's do it. Let's see what I get. Up to the interpretation. I'm gonna pull 3. All right. So I pulled the Tower reversed. The Knight of Pentacles upright, and the Lovers upright.
How would Eldera interpret these?
So the Tower reversed. Knight of Pentacles. Let's see how well she can interpret these. So, I was actually hoping to pull the tower, but I was hoping to pull it upright to mean it's up there. But for the tower reversed, it is internal collapse, the slow release of old patterns, delayed transformation.
I would interpret that one to mean that I am trapped here.
But the Knight of Pentacles is steady progress, commitment, and routine.
I've found you.
And the Lovers means alignment, choice, partnership, and heart-led decisions.
If you tell me where the rift is, I can attempt to close it.
So I kind of make an arrow with this bone that I'm trying to use to the best of ability. And then I kind of walk ahead a little bit more, and then I put another arrow to try to like show up.
And she's following you now. She gets it. She understands what you're
Okay.
doing. She looks up and she goes, I never thought about that. I never saw these stairs. I didn't even assume there was a cave here. She quickly walks up the stairs, stands there, walks like through bludgeon, like her, like she hovers and glides through bludgeon. She doesn't really make physical contact with them, but she sees the rift. She sees that the webbings have all been burnt away. She stands there. She looks at it. This one's going to be hard. This one is not like the others. This one's very different. I'm not sure this is fractured rift. This feels very different. I wonder if this is the one that Dawn was looking for. This is the one that he's been looking for. She immediately brings out this dark miasma of black energy. She begins to kind of weave it into a pattern. You watch as her eyes flare with a deep green and purple flare of energy, and she collapses her hands together and she's beginning to sweat, and she casts the dispel magic spell, the most power that she could cast it. It crashes up into the gateway. You watch as the gateway begins to stop oscillating, and then it reverses. It gets smaller and smaller and smaller, and poof, it collapses, goes away. You watch as your older self falls to the ground on her knees. And as she's looking at the ground, kind of breathing heavy, she looks up. She's aged another 50 years after doing that.
Wow. Jeez.
I don't know if I have the strength to do one more. She rolls over and she seems so thin, and her skin tissue paper thin, her hair very thin. One of her eyes have gone blind. There's a sense that she's aged significantly after that gateway was closed. There must be one more around here somewhere. There must be another one. If this is the one that Dawn was looking for, at least that one's close, but the magic of this place, Eldira, there's so much magic here. Whatever Thordak did to try to escape, undid so much of that here. I don't know what that means. I don't know if this place could ever be safe. But I'm just gonna rest for a minute, if you don't mind.
And then she dies.
Get out of my head. As you watch your elder self fall asleep, she succumbs to the exhaustion, stops breathing, and simply does not wake up.
That would be a very traumatic thing to watch.
Yeah. Can
Yeah,
you still
not-
what does very young Eldira
Can you
do?
still
I
not
mean,
no. I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. I'm not
I
touching
feel
you.
like Eldira is probably just sitting there. She knew when her older self closed her eyes that just based on what she looked like, that it wasn't gonna be like it was gonna be her last. And I feel like Eldira is like there's like tears streaming down her eyes, just like very emotional for this. Like watching yourself die is like that's your whole world in existence.
Yeah.
And so I feel like she is quiet to herself and just taking this in. She's going to pull her own cards and just kind of, as she tries to pull them, she just kind of like throws them to the ground. Like she's just upset. Like she didn't want to, like
With
she
the
couldn't like
first-
think, like,
Yeah.
go ahead.
With the elder version of you now dead, a couple things happen that are quite strange. One, you get the feeling that life and the magic are linked. Because as soon as she passes away from the exhaustion, which you get the feeling she was suffering from a great deal of exhaustion when she cast that spell to close the doorway. Everything physical on her that's not magical rots. Her body rots, but it's almost as if you're experiencing 1,000 days worth of decay in like mere moments.
Yeah.
And the only thing left behind is like a belt, the slippers that she was wearing, 2 metal rings lying on the ground, 2 deck of cards. One you know to be the deck of many things, the other one you know to be your own tarot set in the far distant future, or maybe a different place, a different time.
Is it the same tarot set? I'm not there.
You're not there. And you're staring at the remnants of a lifetime of activity. But there is a lore to the deck of many things. They are not allowed to stay in the place that they fall if they're no longer in possession of anybody. You watch as underneath the deck of many things, a gateway opens. And the deck, your deck, the belt, the slippers, everything slips into this gateway. All these things disappear, and then the ground stitches closed.
Rude.
Wow.
And at the end of your watch, who do you wake up for the next part of the watch?
Who volunteered to be next?
I don't think anyone said, so you get to
Yeah.
pick.
I'm just snoring.
Who looks the least worn out from the last experience?
Probably
Probably me.
bludgeon. No, well, but you need spells, so and so does the dwarf. So I would say bludgeon probably
Right.
would be best suited for. And we'll say it'll be a final watch since you were
Okay.
able to technically stay up for 4 hours.
Yeah. I'll wake up Bludgeon.
Okay.
He just rolls over.
Like doesn't
Well,
want to wake up.
when Bludgeon like rolls over and he finally cracks open his eyes to look up at you, how does Eldira look?
She looks like she's been crying.
Wrecked.
No,
She's a little choked too to speak. She just says like Bludgeon, and then like her voice cracks like she's gonna cry again, but like she maintains composure.
I see you don't like guard duty. Get up.
like
Yeah.
read the room, Bludgeon.
Are you all right?
I just watched something that I don't think any person should ever watch. But it's closed. She
Hmm.
looks up at the ceiling.
Yeah, and as you look up where she's looking, Bludgeon, the gateway's closed. It's not there anymore.
Wow. One
I
down.
saw myself. Over 100 years passed. Apparently, I was left behind to close all the rifts. and I aged within a moment, over 50 years, half a century, and I died. I
This
need some rest.
This bludgeon doesn't leave people behind.
Well,
Grab my gear, and I go guard at the gate, or the entrance to the cave.
and Eldira will curl up and probably like grab Dustling, like just for comfort and sleep.
Bludgeon, you watch as Eldera goes into kind of like a meditative sleep. It's not quite the same kind of sleep that most people would take. Being half elf, she leans a little bit more towards that style of recovery, which is this kind of method of almost like a namaste method, where she's kind of curled up. She's got her back kind of curled up into her, and she's just kind of in a light kind of meditative sleep. You look over, Lyra and the dwarf are still asleep as well.
Little snort.
And that's not role play. She actually does sound like that when she snores.
Yeah, he's not wrong.
Bludgeon, give me a perception check as you're now keeping an eye out and keeping everybody safe.
Here we go. 8.
You circumnavigate the entirety of the interior of the cave. It is a place that spider called home for quite some time. You find the remnants of creatures and cave-dwelling animals that's been feeding off of, and there's really nothing else of interest or value in here. You end up walking out onto the cave ledge, and you look down into the expansive cavern down below. You can see the creatures of the cavern kind of picking the flesh and bones of the two basilisks. None of them seem interested in the remains of the spire. In fact, they give it a wide berth. They move around it, preferring not to consume its dead body or any of its dead bits and bobs. You get the feeling that poison is probably in the system of the spider. But you glance over at the 3 caves, and you know those basilisks came from one of those caves, and you get the feeling that whichever one they came from may be the cave that harbors this rift, that one of these rifts that needs to be closed. But you're not sure which one. There's no real sign. There's no real indicator as to which one. You scan the cavern, you look about. Other than kicking the rare large beetle or centipede or millipede or other kind of strange insect coming and going out of the crevices of the rock, nothing really bothers your watch. And at the end of your watch, you gently begin to wake everybody. Lyra, the dwarf, Eldira, as everybody can now indicate a long rest.
Yay!
All right.
And you could go ahead and level yourselves up to level 3 as well.
Yay! Okay.
Yay!
Let's see what we get. Man, that was emotional.
You died, but you didn't really.
I was just thinking about it, like, it's emotional to see someone you love die, but to see yourself die, like,
Oh,
as a
that's a
second
mind
party, that ooh.
Well, might not be your iteration of it. All right, we're leveled up. How do we do that again?
You go to the manage your character sheet, the little anvil. It should take you back to the 6 different tabs that you can interact with.
Yeah.
And
Are
then
we maxing our hit points?
this is the last time you max.
Okay.
We get our subclass.
And now you get to select your subclass. So if you don't want to select your subclass right now, you do not have to. You can always do that later.
I already did.
Well, it's because you already know what you want.
I also, because I played this character at a higher level, so I...
What subclass should I take as a druid?
Get one more prepared spell.
Ooh. The Griffin's saddlebag has Circle of Dragons. What is Circle of Dragons?
Oh, by the way, I also have the new Forgotten Realms content turned on. So
Ooh. let me see
I
what
have
you
the Faerun Adventures and the Faerun Hero Book.
Nice.
So
And I also have the Eberron Artificer content turned on too. So the new updated Artificer class is now in the campaign as well.
We don't have any of the partnered content enabled, right? Or do we have the partnered?
You should have it. All the partner content should be enabled.
Okay.
What you got there, Bludge?
it says hit dice 3 die 10. Do we max this out?
Yep, that'll be the last time you max it out.
So 29 plus 30 is 59.
No. So the highest possible you can roll is 30. And then what's your con bonus? +1 or +2?
I don't know.
So if you look at your con abilities, it should have a con modifier.
Yeah,
next
but
to your con.
it'll automatically D&D Beyond automatically does that. So
Yeah,
just put
so
your
if you go into the rolled box, change that to a 30. And then apply.
Apply. And it says fighter subclass. I don't have to, and you're saying I don't have to choose that yet.
You do. I
You
think.
don't need to tonight, but you'll need to choose it before next session.
Sounds good.
Okay.
And is there a save?
No,
It's the
just
next button.
yeah. Once you apply, it just automatically updates.
Thank you.
What's your hit point pool at now? How many? What's your total hit point?
Let me find the page again. Hang on. Character builder. Okay, here we flip back. It still has me at 39.
Yep, that means your con modifier is a 3. So you get an extra 3 hit points per level, and you maxed out at 3d10, which puts you at 39. Because with each level, you only ever roll 1 additional d10.
Okay. So at third 3 times 10. 1. I get it.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. Okay, as Circle of Dragons, I can turn into a dragon. I
what
get
level?
dragon. I get dragon as a wild shape.
At what level, though?
I mean, at third level, you can expend a use of your wild shape feature as a bonus action to transform into a unique form, your dragon shape. You become a medium dragon while in this form, standing on all fours, but retain your normal. So I can't fly.
Right.
Character sense. Your dragon shape AC is equal to your 13 plus your dex modifier, max 2, so 15.
So basically, you
it
take
has
on the
blocking.
expression of a dragon.
But I have a breath weapon.
Yep. That makes sense.
I have a breath weapon and a bite. Oh, I think I want to.
Dravorak stands there in the middle of the cave, looking up at the top. Where'd the gateway go? What's going on?
I look up.
Yeah, it's gone.
I hope that wasn't how we needed to get out of here.
Oh no. There's one more.
Do we think
Okay.
it's over in one of those 3 caves, maybe?
Perhaps.
That's what I think. I didn't want to venture.
There were the 3 caves, and then there was another way, and then there was the way we went, right?
Well, there's the cave that you're in.
Yeah.
There's the 3 caves that you think the basilisk came through, and then there was the way back that you came from.
Okay. Yeah, if it's the way the basilisks came, then yeah.
Well, let's go over there and pick door number 1. Or do a little more investigating.
Let's do that.
investigate.
Derek stares up at the ceiling, but then recovers and quickly puts away all of his sleeping accoutrement and kind of puts it back on his back and picks up his hammer and kind of lashes it over his shoulder. Kind kind of leads the way down as the four of you head down the side stairs that are chiseled into the cave. And you begin to head over towards where the 3 upper caves are that are quite high, up about 80 feet. If you're going to climb up, I need everyone to give me either athletics or acrobatics to climb up to the caves.
All right. Sorry, I'm just picking my last spell.
Oh,
I'm trying to figure out which circle I want.
What'd you get, Bludgeon?
Dragon or other circles.
Natural 20 for a total of 24. No problem.
Nice.
I got a
I got
21.
21. What'd you get, Lyra?
15.
15. That was the DC. So it's the 4 of you working as a group and kind of showing each other footholds and handholds. Bludgeon's actually leading the way. He's scaling it quite easily, almost as if this was a natural environment for him. Before long, you guys get up to that 80-foot ledge. And now on that ledge, the 3 caves are in different spaces near the ledge. There's one to the far left, one in the middle, and one to the far right. Anyone is free to give me survival checks as you begin to check the ground.
All right. 11.
Okay.
For housekeeping, I can once per level for the warlock switch a spell. And then
Okay.
I got a known spell, so I'm taking off Expeditious Retreat and I'm adding Witch Bolt instead and then Misty Step.
Okay.
Just letting you know.
What'd you get, Bludgeon?
18.
18. What'd you get, Lyra?
9.
All right. Bludgeon, per your thought process, you begin to look around, and the cave on the far right shows the most evidence. You could see the drag marks of their tail kind of going back and forth, almost like a crocodile slide would leave evidence of something big moving in and out. There's a distinct kind of rotted odor coming from that cave. You get the feeling that the one on the far right is the cave you need to go into.
All right. I tell everybody, I think this is it. Look at the scratch marks. And venture in there.
Watch as Bludgeon and the dwarf begin the first kind of steps into the cave entrance. Lyra and Eldera, do you guys follow?
Yes.
As the 4 of you begin to enter into this cave, many thoughts begin to roll around. What is Dorn up to? And what did Eldera really see? What was that real experience like for her? But for all of you, seeing copies of yourself, duplicates, yourselves in many variations of a lifespan that is their lifespan, but not quite your lifespan. This feeling that whatever Dorn has done feels like almost like hamsters in a maze. Some kind of experiment that he's performing. Something that he learned himself, knowing that as you look over your shoulders back from the spider cave that you left, those 4 versions of Dorn that were left there. How did he get out? He must have been able to get out. If all the rifts are now closed except for one, maybe this is the rift that's supposed to be left open? Is this the one that Dorn came through? Maybe this is the one he's looking for. Maybe it wasn't that other one. Questions, very few answers, as you guys begin to walk further and deeper into the Basilisk Cave. And that's where we're going to finish tonight.
All right.
Cool.
Okay, we had 2 battles and a puzzle. I mean, the joys of lower level gaming. I'm telling you, man, so much more fun. So much more fun.
Oh my goodness, I don't know which circle to take.
So as a reminder, to update calendars, we will not be meeting on the 23rd.
Okay, that makes sense.
We should be back on the 30th. I am tentatively going to air our first episode of our recorded session on 16 as soon as I have the intro done. So the pre-recorded sessions will start rolling then. And then what I'd like to do is first to officially go live on the 30th. Is everyone okay with that? Or we're all in a comfort zone now of, are we
I'm
good,
okay
Neil?
with that.
December 30.
Correct.
Okay. I'm good.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, Neil, you've really fallen into playing D&D in the new system. I'm very, very happy to see that another generational player like me is really kind of fine-tuning themselves into it. It's very nice to see.
Cool.
A lot of us are challenged by the new rules and find it frustrating. I've had those interesting conversations before, so it's nice to see it so casually fall into your lap. I love that. It's awesome. All right, everyone. I will see you all on the 9th. Be safe. And don't forget, if you run across anyone that's interested in joining, let me know, and I'll have that conversation with them.
I've been trying to convince 2 of my players to join this game.
Yeah.
Oh,
What's their feedback like? What is their concern?
Oh, one has another game on the same night.
Gotcha.
And the other one, it's too late for them because they're on East Coast time. So it would start at 10 o'clock their time.
Ooh, yeah, that's rough. Yeah.
But they were really interested. It's just the time would be really
yeah, that would be
off for
rough.
them.
Yeah, that would be rough.
I've-
Sorry, go ahead, Neil.
I've got a fan club emerging. So they want to watch this. And if you've ever run across rules for a drinking game,
Yeah, you said everything. Yeah.
get into it. My kids are in college. So
Nice.
they
They
want
take a drink anytime that I say we're gonna die.
we're going to die in that. I count it within that 20.
Look at
I don't know. The harvesting thing is becoming a theme too.
Yeah. All right, everyone, be safe. I'll see y'all next week. Good night, everybody.
Bye. Good night.
bye.
A shadow stirs on the mountain high. Whispers dance where the eagles fly. The earth it hums, a warning cry. The world awaits the break of dawn.